Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Welcome to the Washington High School Commencement Program for the Class of 2017.
The graduates are now ready to enter.
Under the direction of Mr.
Jason Neal, an ensemble of Washington High School band members will play our processional music. Mr. Neal.
During the ceremony this evening, we understand that the taking of photos is important to you, but please be courteous to the families of other graduates by not lingering at the railing. Once you have obtained your photo, please return to your seat so that others can watch unobstructedly. Again, please do not linger at the railing. At this time, please stand for the singing of our national anthem led by the graduating members of our Washington High School choir program. After the anthem, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by highest honor student Ben Brailer. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Choristers.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose fresh chimes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Highest honor student Claudia Pedro will now offer the opening reflection.
It is my privilege, on behalf of my fellow graduates, to welcome you to the commencement of Massillon Washington High School's class of 2017. Graduation is one of the most significant events in all of our lives. It marks the end of our childhood and the beginning of our adulthood, and whatever that consists of is up to us. It seems as if all of our lives together have flashed before us, but yet, for some of us, it may seem as though it was just a few weeks ago that our teacher had to call our dad to come back to school every single day for the first month of first grade because we started bawling as soon as he dropped us off. The memories that we have made together will forever hold places in our hearts, but now as the end nears, it is time to make new memories, have new firsts, and probably start bawling as soon as our families drop us off at college, the same way we, well, at least I, did in first grade.
It is my honor to invite to the podium Mr. Rick Goodright, Superintendent of the Massillon City Schools. Mr. Goodright.
Not too long ago, I met Gino. Actually, I've known Gino for a long time, but one day I really got to know Gino. He and I were in the car together for about 5 hours. I asked him, I said, Gino, why does everybody like you so much? His answer was kind of a surprise. He said, well, I don't know. I'm not the smartest person, but I try to use common sense. Certainly not the richest, but I'm always willing to help anybody out, even if it doesn't take money. I'm not always happy, but no one would ever know. I smile at everyone I meet. I say hello to everyone I meet. I figure that is a good thing to do just in case they're having a bad day or they don't know they're about ready to have a bad day. Gino said, don't get me wrong, I stick up for myself if I need to, but you know, Rick, you don't have to be an idiot about it. Gino is a kind man, a truck driver by trade, and a good person. However, his motto of being kind to others and try to make everyone he comes in contact with feel good about themselves. Seniors, I ask that you go out into this world and do good, but lastly, be kind. God bless.
At this time, Liz Hersher, President of the Massillon Board of Education, comes to the microphone to offer her remarks.
Hello, graduates, parents and families, staff, and friends. It is a privilege to be here and recognize the class of 2017 on behalf of the Massillon City School Board. When I was asked to speak today, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what I wanted to say to inspire this class. But I admit I have no great words of wisdom. I am going to give you some things to keep in mind as you venture into this world beyond school. I'm going to reiterate what Mr. Goodright said and be kind to others, be happy in your occupation in life, and give back to your community in some way to help lead your generation toward a bright future. I believe Princess Diana said it best. Carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you. Remember, a small act of kindness today could be passed down from generation to generation, making this a much friendlier world. I believe we need to show kindness to others even when we do not agree, maybe even more right now, so we can continue to, as a community, state, and nation. As far as your occupation goes, whether you're going straight into the workforce, the military, or onto a technical school or college, be happy with what you are doing. You may also realize in the future that what you think makes you happy now may not make you happy then, and you have the power to change your future. You are in charge of what your life will become. Lastly, I want to tell you that it takes all of us working together in this community or any other you may move to make it outstanding. Please take the time to give back in some way, whether it is through your church, an organization that helps others less fortunate than yourself, or a community event. Working together, we can do great things. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm sure many of you have your village with you tonight. They helped you through your years of schooling, provided rides to events, made sure you completed your homework on time. For many years as you were a student. I would like to ask the graduates to stand up at this time and give a round of applause to thank the people that supported them throughout this time and to complete this milestone. Their parents, their guardians, grandparents, extended family, friends, and district staff. Please stand. Thank you. And the last thing I would like to do is I would like to extend congratulations on behalf of the school board and myself and wish you all continued success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Highest honor students will now share their respective insights. To begin, I invite to the podium Miss Hannah Jones.
Before I begin, I'd first like to start by thanking my family, my friends, and my educators for their constant support and encouragement. Without them, I would not be here today, standing before each of you. I won't go in depth about the journey that brought me here, but I will talk about the final destination, senior year. As I have learned, senior year is all about last experiences. Beginning with our first day of high school, things began to feel real, and it was officially the beginning of the end. This pattern of lasts continued all year as everything started to come to an end, one by one. Our last football season as students, singing the Alma Mater for the final time, our last prom, and now this, graduation. And while this ceremony of commencement itself may not be a last experience, but rather a first, it marks the last time in which we will all be together as a class ever again. As much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always disliked endings. However, it is a universal truth that we all must face, whether we like it or not, that endings are inevitable. Endings mean goodbye, and how do you possibly say goodbye to the place of which you call home? How do you say goodbye to the people whom you've become so connected to over the past 12 or 13 years? The answer is simple: you don't. Though our time together within the walls of Washington High School was limited, the experiences we shared have connected us all in a way that will last forever. I wish you all the best of luck as you end this chapter of your life and begin the next. You now have your future in the palm of your hands, and the possibilities of where you may go or who you will become are endless. I only hope that as you move forward, you never forget the experiences that helped you get there, because I know that I definitely won't. Our next speaker is Savannah Lones.
Family has been very important, not only through our time here at Washington High School, but throughout our entire lives. Now, everyone's definition of family may be a little different. We all have different backgrounds, so we may not fit into the same category for family. Richard Bach once said, "The bond that links your true family is not one of blood, but of respect and joy in each other's life." We may consider parents, grandparents, siblings, teachers, or even mentors as family. Whomever we think of as family have helped shape us into who we are now. These are the people who have been there when we scored our first touchdown, passed our first calculus test, and even when we failed our driving test. Through the good times and the bad times, family has been beneficial to us. As we graduate and move on to bigger things, family may not be something that seems like our top priority. With jobs in college, it may be easy for us to forget about the ones who love and care about us the most. However, I encourage all of us to make time for family. We should come home on the weekend and take our siblings to the movies, go visit our grandparents, or even call our parents just to say hello. Boyd Packer once said, "Family time is sacred time and should be protected and respected. Even the smallest gestures are enough to show that we care." Class of 2017, I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, but most importantly, make time for those closest to you. And now, Dallas Covert will come to share some thoughts with us.
I never thought that the day I was able to walk across this field in a cap and gown would arrive this quickly. It feels like just a month ago when I was 4'8" little freshman Dallas. I remember being terrified of starting high school and getting lost in all the hallways. Soon I realized that getting lost in high school was what it was all about. You can find yourself through everything that's offered here, whether it's a certain class, CTE program, sport, or club. I joined many things to figure it out and met a lot of great people along the way. Being involved in so many things during high school not only kept me busy, but also introduced me to some of my best friends. There's also the perk of having an advisor of a club whom you were never able to have as a teacher, but you can still know them while you're here. These teachers and friends you meet along the way will really change your outlook on high school and whether or not you find it fun. So if I had to give any advice to students entering high school anytime soon, I'd say this. Don't worry about being too busy in high school. There's no such thing. Just live it day by day and do as many clubs and sports as your heart desires. If you kind of know what you want to do after high school, then go for that career tech program you were thinking about. Just promise yourself that you'll do the very best in school while at the same time remembering you're only a kid once. So go out and make some memories. To all my fellow seniors, I hope you have a successful future and I wish you the very best of luck. And as Green Day once sang, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. I now invite to the podium Brianna Locken.
All of us here have been building friendships since we could talk. Although friendships come and go over the years, many of them leave a lasting effect on us that has helped us shape who we are today. During 6th grade when I moved to Massillon, I had to face making all new friends during what was arguably the most awkward point in my life. As we matured and approached high school, I started to form friendships that I still hold close to my heart to this day. It's amazing to know that we have second homes and families with our friends. That home may be in a basement where many nights are spent, a car in which you've gone on countless drives together, or even a field where you bonded over your love for a sport. You know that when you go to a friend's house, you're part of that family for the time given, and that their parents will treat you like their own. As senior year comes to a close, I've realized how lucky I am to be surrounded by such amazing people, and I've started to see which friendships will last beyond high school. These are typically the people who will drag you out of bed and off to lunch when you're down, and be there to thrive together when you're happy. Proverbs 17:17 reads, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity." Regardless of the current status of your old friendships, take a moment to realize that these are the people who have surrounded you for years and helped to build your character. The class of 2017 is filled with so many individuals who each bring something different to the table, and I'm so grateful to be close with people on so many different ends of the spectrum. From the cheerleaders to the band members and everywhere else in between, I've been blessed to be surrounded by people who don't care what group you belong to. I'd like to thank all of the friends I've encountered over the years for helping me become who I am today and always providing encouragement when needed. You've all made my high school experience better than I could have imagined, and I couldn't have asked for a better class to grow up and experience high school with. Next to the microphone is Leanne Brzezinski.
It's the oldest story in the world. One day you're 17 and planning for someday, and then quietly, without you ever really noticing, someday is today, and that someday is yesterday, and this is your life. Senior year and graduating, the year 2017. It seemed to be a destination that we would never reach. There's always tomorrow, right? Tomorrow will be the same as yesterday. We come into WHS, go to our classes with the same people with whom we have been going to school with for 12 years now, walking in the halls wondering why in the world these lockers are pink, and just going through the motions of high school. For the past 4 years, we have been going through the same cycle, but today is when that cycle comes to a close. We have been waiting for this day longer than we can remember, and now that it's here, we're not quite sure how to feel. Sitting in our seat, eager to get our diplomas and become a graduate, we have a mixture of feelings balled up inside of us. I wish that I can stand up here and tell you that the hard part is over, that these were the best years of our lives, but then I would be lying to you. Regardless of our fears and our goodbyes, we're about to embark on a new adventure and we're ready for it. Class of 2017, it is our turn. It is our turn to make mistakes, to make interesting mistakes, to make amazing mistakes, to make glorious and fantastic mistakes. Life is full of happy accidents, and it is our turn to leave the world more interesting than how we found it. Although WHS will still be going through the same cycle, It is our job to make new memories and to come back to enlighten everyone on how the real world truly is. Fellow classmates, although this diploma is a milestone, look into the mirror and see yourself move into a future with many more milestones to come. Don't settle for anything less than you deserve. At this very moment, you are the oldest you have ever been and the youngest you will ever be. There is no right or wrong path in life. Just jump and see where life takes you. You will be scared, not sure if you are making the right decision, but taking that first step will open up a world of opportunity. We only get one chance at life, but if we do it right, once is enough. We didn't get here, moments away from ending our high school career with a diploma without any help. Thank you to the teachers and mentors that paved our educational path and have made a career solely based on making a difference in the lives of their students. Thank you to our families who have been our #1 fans from the start. Thank you for your love, dedication, occasional screams of frustration, and waking us up every morning so that we wouldn't be late for school. Without your encouragement, love, support, and without you believing in us, we wouldn't be here sitting before you ready to graduate. I am so thankful to be a part of a class full of intelligent, wonderful, unique individuals who will forge their own paths to follow their own dreams. I truly cannot wait to see what our class has to offer for the world. Regardless of the distance between us, we're never apart, always a tiger, forever at heart. I would now welcome Rachel Kerstetter to the podium.
From this moment on, what we decide to do with our lives is up to us. We have been given ample opportunity to choose to do whatever it is that we want. It's at this time that we should begin working towards the goals that we have set for our future. The impact and difference we make is up to us, and this is something we should begin working on achieving now. Some of us will decide to stay close to home, while others of us will decide to move far away. Some of us will go to college, gaining even more education. Others of us will begin working right out of high school or join the military. Among us are future educators, physical therapists, engineers, Marines, and soldiers. Our choices are endless. We'll build new friendships and continue to strengthen some we already have. It's at this time that we begin building our futures for ourselves. Class of 2017, it's truly been an honor growing up with you and watching us all bloom into the young individuals that we have become. I wish the best of luck to you as we all begin our journey of the rest of our lives. As Hagrid from Harry Potter once said, "What's coming will come, and we'll meet it when it does." Our final speaker is Cameron Bickle.
As our time here comes to an end, there are many steps that all of us have to take. We must recall all of the great memories that we have made together from the beginning of our schooling until this exact moment. By doing so, it leaves us with these questions for ourselves. What happened that led me to this point? Is there something I could have done to prepare myself better? Did I ever take a single moment I had here for granted? And the big question, what happens next? Answering those questions may seem kind of scary, but you have to remember to never doubt yourself or your actions. We all began school as scared little kindergartners, holding our mother's hand and refusing to go inside. Times have changed, and so have we. We went through so much together, from the moment we entered elementary school to the moment we realized we were finishing high school. We never realized until now just how much we should cherish everyone with whom we have crossed paths and the impact that they have made on our lives. And now, even though some of us won't admit it, our time here is ending with us as terrified seniors about to be shoved out into the world alone. But this doesn't have to be the case. After recalling all of this information, we must prepare ourselves for our future endeavors. We grew up together without having many choices on what we were going to do next. After first grade, we went to second. After second, we went to third, and so on and so forth. Now we have to make a choice, and no matter what that is, We need to be confident in it because it's our choice and not anyone else's. The possibilities are endless. Whether you choose to go straight into the workforce, continue on with your schooling with the hopes of getting a good degree, join the military, or follow a completely different path that is laid out just for you. After all of that, the most important thing to remember is that no matter what you do, you are prepared for anything. We are the future, so let's all keep asking ourselves, what can we accomplish next?
Welcome to the podium now, Mr. Brad Warner, Principal of Washington High School, to encourage our graduates with his reflection and to present the class of 2017 for the purpose of graduation.
Good evening. I've had the honor and privilege to serve this class, this school, this community as principal of Washington High School. This evening, I welcome each of the families, friends, distinguished guests, and thank everyone for joining us this evening as we recognize the outstanding accomplishments of each member of the class of 2017. Before I truly begin, I'd like to take a few moments to make some important acknowledgments. First, I'd like to acknowledge the proud legacy of military service here in Tigertown. So if you're in the audience, you've served our country, please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. This evening, this proud tradition of service continues as many of our graduating seniors will go on to fight for freedoms and defend the values we cherish every day. I can think of no better example of students who exhibit the qualities of active citizenship than these brave young folks. Graduating seniors, if you're entering a branch of the military, please stand and be recognized. Thank you in advance. I would also like you to join me in welcoming and acknowledge any educator from preschool to the high school that's in attendance today. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you do every day. Family members, grandma and grandpas, aunts, uncles, moms and dads, step-parents, you name it. We're all a big family that it takes to get us to a night like tonight. Thank you very much for all that you've done and supported the class of 2017. Before my presentation officially of the class of 2017, I have a few things to let them know. First of all, class of 2017, be you. Carve your own path. You get to be the author of your own story. Continue to write. Be kind. That's a common theme tonight. I think that should tell us something. Remember that everyone has their own story. And I guarantee it's not always what you think it is. Be a productive member of society. Whatever you elect to do it well. Be respectful. Society has enough rude and disrespectful people. Don't add to it. My advice to all of you, cherish, protect what you've learned. No one can ever take that away. What you love and who you've become. Be proud of yourself every day. Be wise, be safe, and be true to your roots. There's only one Massillon. you are well on your way to your own personal success story, and I hope happiness for the rest of your life. I'm very proud of all of you. It's been a privilege and an honor to be the principal of Washington High School. Thank you very much. Go Tigers!
Will the honor guard take their places at this time for the awarding of diplomas? May I remind you, during the ceremony this evening, photos are certainly understandable, but please be courteous to the families of other graduates by not lingering at the railing so that others can take their photos and many can see unobstructedly. After each graduate's name is read, a diploma will be presented by members of the Board of Education, assisted by members of the Washington High School Guidance Department. Will the highest honor students take their places for the purpose of graduation? Felicity Grace Delilah Aliers. Kaylin Paige Allman. Cameron May Bickle. Ben Thomas Brailer. Leanne Marie Brzezinski. Dallas Alexa Covert. Carly Renee Gump. Hannah Elizabeth Jones. Rachel Irene Kerstetter. Brianna Sue Locken. Savannah Gabrielle Lones. Sydney Marie Mag. Vincent David McConnell. Victoria Rose Nelson. Claudia Marie Pedro. Gavin Theodore Philpott. Quinn Andrew Perkowski. Jacob Michael Ryder. Stephen Charles Sober. Chloe Marie Wolf. Will the high honor students take their places for the purpose of graduation? Matthew Allen Ames. Terrence Lee Anderson. Alora Jade Artino. Brandon Martin Bennett. Seth Anthony Blankenship. Alyssa Lee Brining. Camden John Brenner. Celise Dupree Burrows. Haley Brianne Chauvin. Jackson James Collins. Brittany Ann Cooley. Rebecca Lee Cottrell. Dylan David DeLong. Marie Renee DiCharia. Jackson David Easley. Kiera Lynn Emer. Isaac Ryan Farrington. Ryan Thomas Godby. Nathan Robert Gregg. Manuela Gutierrez Eboy. Bryce Mitchell Hines. Austin Lee Jasinski. Ethan Bernard Jefferson. Emily Marie Kolick. Nicole Marie Maxheimer. Alyssa Marie Moyer. Kyle Thomas Murphy. Vincent Joseph Murray. Ava Noel Radel. Gabrielle Michaela Renner. Santiago Rivera II. Taylor Ann Rogers. Cassandra Jean Rohr. John Paul Sanson II. Acacia Jane Simpson. J. Christian Smith. Jordan Marquise Smith. Samantha Blair Smith. Catherine Dawn Sutton. Taylor Shea Williams. Wendy Renee Woodring. Will the class of 2017 take their places for the purpose of graduation? Cole Munim Alam. Nathan Andrew Ambergy. Christopher Jonathan Anthony. Anthony Allen Arunsky. Alexis Marie Atkins. Erica Ann Atkinson. Robert Glenn Baxter. Kristen K. Benson. Richard Lee Berry Jr. Bobby Joe Betts II. Dakota Nathaniel Bevins. Alina Kimberly Blaylock. Marissa Nicole Blosfield. Elijah Roshan Bowles Perrin. Trayvon Anthony Bomar. Benjamin William Bonai. Savannah Marie Books. Vicky Lynn Bowman. Dejan Manuel Bradley. Brandon Lee Broom. Breasia Leanne Brown. Ray Allen Brown II. Kaylani Tayana Broyles. Kaylisha Tanise Broyles. Olivia Rose Byrne. Maria Rose Campisi. Evan Timothy Catanzarite. Christopher Allen Chipman. Christian Joseph Clark. Jawan Conrad Cochran. Sharon Donnell Collins. Logan Taylor Croston. Taj Amar Crowder. Cole Robert Davis. Tyler Scott Davis. Abigail Jane Decker. Brandon Thomas Donley. This evening, we would like to honor a graduate with the assistance of fellow senior and graduate Trayvon Bomar and Mrs. Durst, recognizing posthumously Corey Lee Durst. Would you please join me in a moment of silence in his honor? Thank you. Austin Tyler Jackowitz. Tyler Michael Ellsworth. Chance Michael Emmaheiser. Gabrielle Rose Evans. Giovanni Anthony Fernandez. Blake Thomas Ferris. Derek Seth Finnefrock. Luke Edward Fisher. Cordell Charles Ford. Karen Starr Frazier. Tyrese James Friedrichsen. Nicholas Cage Fullerton. Race Matthew Gardner. Acacia Rose Garrett. Amina Niall George. Ashley Denise Gingras. Molly Elizabeth Gresh. Maya Ariel Greer Bogosian. Santos Karina Gutierrez Eboy. Tyler Wayne Hathaway. Taylor Christine Hazel. Scott David Hebert Jr. Tyler Jacob Hebert. Anthony Lawrence Henage. Sabrin O'Shea Hill. Emily May Hilliard. Nicole Rayanne Hopper. Jacob Alexander Huggins. Alyssa Marie Hunsaker. Jordan Benjamin Jackson. Michaela Therese Jenkins. Rayvon Deshaun Jones. Brianna Nicole Kelly. Madison Olivia Kemp. Autumn Dawn Kite. Caitlin Marie King. Jeffrey Michael King II. Jesse Donnell King III. Jalen Lamont Kirksey. Cullen David Lance. Peter Son Leitner Jr. Edward Lee Lindsay III. Destiny Josephine Leitner. Mason Eric Lloyd. Brandon Michael Manning, Jr. Brandon David Marceric. Stele Monrez Marshall II. Haley Nicole Martin. Kevin Brady Martin. Dawson Cody Matthews. Jennifer K. Maurer. Emily Renee Lynn Maxheimer. Michael Lee Edward Maley. Dakota James McEnany. Dustin Nicholas McEnany. Keelan Douglas McClay. Jacoby Shafray McClendon. Skylar Micah McClung. Ramel Jakor McCole. Caitlin Nicole McCravey. Nathan Earl McLaughlin. Sierra Lynn Mercer. Cheyenne Charisse Mary. Berkeley Ann Marie Miller. Brock Chandler Miller. Matthew Christian Millen. Joey Noel Malloy. Chantel Amari Morgan. Jarrett Christopher Moser. Thayer LeBron Munford. Allison Nicole Norris. Dylan Stephen Pandrea. Samantha Zanetta Pandrea. Ashton Joseph Paul. Marcus Lamar Malik Perrin. James Joseph Peters IV. Noah James Peters. Tazan Markel Pierce. Logan Anthony Pope. Tavian Anthony Pope. Eric Jason Powell Jr. Jordan Tyler Deshawn Ransaw. Jordan Joseph Reardon. Kaya Brianna Denise Reed Parker. Michaela Janae Reel. Maverick Jared Reese. Jacob Tyler Risher. Alana Raylyn Robinson. Malcolm Robin Robertson Jr. Joseph Patrick Rohr. Devin Tyler Roth. Christian Jacob Samsel. Carlton Jawan Saunders II. Kenneth John Prue Schaefer. Dakota Wayne Shear. Bennett Dean Shearing. Grace Marie Shearing. Sierra Lynn Scott. Whitley Cheyenne Sisler. Gage Michael Skeen. Jared Douglas Slutz. Cole Jason Smith. Dakota Daniel Smith. Holly Elizabeth Smith. Jade Mackenzie Smith. Michaela Rain Smith. Desiree Nicole Sneed. Nathaniel James Soley. Miranda Brooke Solomon. Cara Ashlyn Spencer. Milena Monet Spicer. LaShawn Johnson Stevenson. Jasmine Renee Streeter. Mason Dante Taylor. Catherine Victoria Teets. Brandon Ray Thompson. Brett Austin Toney. Luz Maria Torres Amador. Xavier Yanez Turner. Tyler Jacob Tursky. Grace Catherine Uplinger. Jorge Eduardo Vergara. Morgan Edward Volzer. Alec Joseph Ward. Hallie Danielle Washington. Cole Todd Wasmuth. Colette Anique Webster. Peyton Arian Weisgarber. Nathaniel Harold Welch. Chad Edmund Whitkey. Imad Michael Williams. Mason Michael Christopher Williams. Cameron Mitchell Wynn. Madison Brianna Wynn. Casey Ray Wise. Cole Christopher Wolf. Jennifer Paige Wright. Kristen K. Yarnell. Jonathan Tyler Yoke. Luke Joseph Young. Visiting with us this year are foreign exchange students being recognized this evening: Eduardo Boers Fornes, Christoph Sebastian Kircher, Sun Woo Lee, Yi Wei Mao, Maria Miguel, Miyu Saiki, Mrs. Nikki Howard will now congratulate the graduates of the Massillon Digital Academy Class of 2017. Students, please take your places for the purpose of graduation. Christian Marquise Allen. Alexis Nicole Carpenter. Olivia Rain Conrad. Shelby Leanne Evans. Sydney Ann Ferguson. Seth Michael Howland. Joshua Michael Reynolds. Jaden Joseph Lewis. Cheyenne Marie Sells. Shadow Elizabeth Sallow. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in another round of applause for all the graduates of the class of 2017. Please stand as senior members of the choir lead us in the singing of the Washington High School alma mater. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. Please be seated. Highest honor graduate, Quinn Perkowski, will now offer the closing reflection.
We've only shared a few memories of our days at Massillon Washington High School, and there are so many more untold stories out there for us to tell. However, if we were to flip through the contents of all of our lives from the moment we were born to now, well, we'd be here for quite a while. But every chapter, every page, every word that has been written so far is meaningful and memorable to us in our own special way. We can share our stories with the world and expand upon them by including the new people, places, and adventures we will come across along our travels. As both the author and protagonist of our own tale, we have the power to create unimaginable possibilities and explore inconceivable scenarios that show the true strength of our abilities and volition. Now, there will be times when conflict arises in our story, but we have learned never to back down from an obstacle. We each have the resolve to overcome the conflict and obtain the resolution we rightfully deserve. Class of 2017, so far we have only written the prologue of our story. We have each established our own exposition, the characters, the setting, and the events leading up to this point in time. But now, no matter what we do after this point, once we threw our caps into the air, our real stories have truly begun.
Will the honor guard take their places for the recessional? Ladies and gentlemen, as a courtesy to all, please remain seated during the recessional until all graduates have left the field. On behalf of the entire educational community of the Massillon City Schools, I thank you for attending the commencement ceremony for the class of 2017. Mr. Neal will now conduct the band with the recessional music. Again, please remain seated until all graduates have left the field. Mr. Neal.